Going to have a hit first out into the middle. It's Shamim Chowdhury.
Series coming up between Bangladesh. Lot to look forward. Who have Ahmed Hassan Joy once again.
Wicket away from 300 in just.
Pace utilised, 4 runs. I think it's leg byes, whatever. This match here at Dhaka. Ian Mulder. Oh, slams of the slips fielder there.
Well held there by Aiden Moss. Strikes straight away in trying to get the ball as full as really full. The batter's eye instead finds the outside edge.
Gone. 6 for 1. He's got wonderful figures. 1950. Can tell he takes advantage of that and use the pace and gets himself forward.
That's a good piece of timing by Momino and a good piece of timing.
Solidly. Oh, short while earlier, but not this time.
Alrighty, we go back to. No, this one comes back just a fract side edge, and Kyle Verena 2.
Mulder with a couple already taken, and they're going.
Oh, he's in the game, isn't he? We've seen
already and coming back over the boundary for 4 runs for Bangladesh, and still the hands of the fielder there. Those
absolutely really well. The ball, it decides with a good again, gets a leading edge. Fantastic, you can just see him points to the ball executed. Bangladesh in trouble.
The first time today. Good start by. Tends to happen. Restarts it around leg stump and it on, and he enjoys both.
12 days if we do go there. Could be to try and put straight, slightly over pitched, wait through it, get the power.
Back in 2022, that last delivery well is sometimes on.
16 for Momo, maybe even Stevens on day 3. Leg to silly point, and I'm not sure he's getting purchase off the straight end of thought process, but there was plenty of go. Let's look to attack them. Listen, it hasn't been that kind of start. I'll have to have a look from side on to see. Oh, that could have been
extra pace, extra bounce. It'll be a boundary. He's lucky.
Came back in sharp. Did was move his struggle. Then Zakir Hassan, Mahmood Hassan.
Top order, but because of the injuries, he cleans it. And number 300 up his 300th wicket, and that too.
Outstanding delivery. And Mushfiqur Rahim, wicket. What a bowler! The most experienced batter.
Look at that extra change of end does the trick, and he go across 300 or so. Among matches against Pakistan, the partnership, and he made that average. Look at that strike rate.
Yeah, hint of turn right from the start.
We've seen the spinners at the moment.
Loves playing against Bangladesh.
What a that's a lovely looking cover drive.
Shot of authority from a Bangladeshi, a lot better. Vibes. Fan, don't look at it. Bowled outstandingly well.
Fine if it's a good delivery. Dressed and addressed quickly.
Edge catch. Stops the field catch. Bangladesh.
Simply brilliant. No. What's the beauty? All to the sea.
partnership with Liton Dash at the other end, opening.
And timing to go. He loves it, and why not?
To perfection for Bangladesh.
Morning for me. Through the off.
Bangladesh bowler is going to be very. Seems to have gone right behind that line. Very. All of them already will ease some nerve.
They've been spoken to by the umpire. It wasn't a genuine half volley. It's he continues and gives them sound clapping as if to say we don't mind.
Catch!
The 4-run, nothing to cheer about at last.
The attack, and he's decided that he kind of can play with a bit of back on the fence there, and he executes.
Anyways, up ends that over. 58 for 5. Interested in that one. Victory of the bowler was taking it down.
Yeah, hits him against the decision, but
Seemed to have straightened. The umpire thinks so.
last over, the one sliding down. Perspective is that it's sliding down and
Third umpire to director. We have a outer edge. Clear gap between bat and ball. Impact in line. Signal now.
yeah, fantastic. He did say the danger is the one picked up their 6, South Africa. South Africa head to lunch. A brilliant.
State of affairs as Mehdi Hassan lunch on the first day. It's
In a starting 11. Wasn't so long ago, it was last week. Pucky.
Yeah, he will. Runs are crucial. Don't want them to lose. I just feel perhaps the seamers have been out.
Said the ball spun. Some movement in the air. Really trying times out there for. Been dead for them. They've done most of the damage.
Overall, so he's still relatively new to this particular session.
Between the two of them, but they're through for 3.
It was key here. It's just been able to give him enough space here for Bangladesh. Some every last drop.
At the full side. Anything short.
And that'll be 4. Amador's played an option. Look at the use of the feet. Gives him side. And talk about the line he's bowling. And I thought, well,
Oh, yes.
and it's worked perfectly. Kind of off stump when he came over the wicket. And it's superbly bowled. It goes on. St. Pete. But after lunch has come to an end. 30, 76 for 7.
Delivery of the previous over, the Dane.
Bangladesh. Yeah. Back here. Oh, I was just about to mention Gore, but possibly playing piece of bowling by Keshav Maharaj.
Dressed. And he goes for 2. Bangladesh. Work. Mavarone.
Yeah. Get it right up there, Dane Pete, but trying to get as much.
Get confident leaving it. Ball. No matter what type of.
A while ago, it looked so consistent on a good and fullish length, and the drag down and the batters and the.
Can you play a defensive stroke? You knock it back.
Is done. It does. It is on the board.
possibly can, and nicely played. Often you see people play the shot, look to adjust and to play the
Top order. It's been happening.
side. It's the leading on the leg side, has flown through to Mills, third of the day.
What we were talking about, but just like that, it's a good chance to Mulder. To Rabada, he picks up his third, 2 for 9. Early on, just a couple of more runs here.
He's done well. Tajul desperate to get on delivery, but he can't be too disappointed. He's 40. African bowlers here today. The innings has been wrapped out. South Africa 6.
Sharp turn. Look at that turn. It has gone on to hit the timber. And the last man to get Africa will be very happy indeed. Outstanding. Absolutely.
Superb for his 3, but everyone played. They will already be past Bangladesh.
Just 40.1. Azmal and Shanto, skipper, will be eyeing to pick up early wicket. Skipper.
You can see his high score there, the arena, and even the amount of runs he's accumulated in this match.
Yeah, he moved 20 wickets right area.
Performance they put in New Zealand. Stood up and were counted and bowled.
Bangladesh went on to create history by in the gap. It picks up a bound.
Aiden Marker, I'm sure he's of the game. And there's a massive game, but I don't think he'd be happy with where it goes airborne. But I think then that, if you're going to get
Catch Fuller. Nice knee. Knocks it. Couple of deliveries and hits the stumps.
for the one that shapes back and almost looked of Markham's bat, but crashes into Bangladesh. Wanted a fast start. 9 for 1.
At number 3, he comes in with Jaffer as bowler. That's the problem for Bangladesh.
For the fast man.
Scored a 100. Scored a 50. Feel a lot better. Onto the pads.
On the pads there. Over. Moved to Aiden Mark wing. That one's a lot shorter.
Gets the boundary.
Tristan subs. It also sends. I'm going to try and be creative, and he plays it 4 times. Even if delivery was 88 kilometers. The bowler. It's a good chase. I just find that it's short, and that's just comfortable for on that 78, 8.
Got quicker this time. Home advantage. Suppose attain.
Absolute premium. Boundary on to 13. It's 30 for 1.
Someone who's not going to hold back, as I mentioned earlier, on an eye.
Oh, well, interested. That's been very line, but that's deep. Get a bit of bat on it and getting to it and getting 4 runs.
2 straight. Want the ball in and around 4th. Looks for the outside edge.
One good thing, roll the ball and just going back to turn and bounce. And put it away with utmost.
Got it on the full.
Trade the gap there. Good stop. Just field well into the South African. Bangla like that, particularly Taiju.
And try and get the ball too square. Almost a back foot drive. Means that if the ball does skip on, he
Made it simple enough, particularly the turn.
I don't think he's going to. But after 2 back, it will be in Tristan Stubbs' 3rd delivery drag down.
Hoping. Taiju needs to ball. Absolutely top class delivery. Induces the edge.
What Stubbs has done, delivery, Islam, but it bounces. Beautiful bit of bowling. A breakthrough, desperate for a wicket.
11th and have to be careful with the. Or 2. Support to take into account that pace bowlers, there's been something for the pace bowlers too.
that this man was lost to their game.
A fielder, I thought, might have even an attempted glance to try to be a little proactive.
Around the corner. Where can they find that fielder? Timed well enough to find the boundary.
The bat is still a little bit too wide, isn't it? Hander.
Yeah, he wants to hold his catch. So difficult to keep these attacks.
Position. And that's a. As that test match applying with 317.
For that series.
But what it matters is picked up a wicket here.
Just Liton Kumar Das, 200 test wickets. That's a big wicket. 72 for 3. Left hand.
A beautiful. Yeah, just to end. But what a good catch this is from Playing Faces. Why not? Islam, right? To be at your best.
In that test match, you got to. Oh, this. That's the bowler's footmarks. And now he's over the wicket to the left. Too much, you feel. That's.
Yeah, it's all too full a half volley, but he again good wrist work. But this one down his left-handers.
He's bowled quite every. Paid the price.
Sort of pace to challenge. We want to try to bowl a short pitch. That's too short. It'll be that lose the one gets the treat.
To hit that down the ground. Good spell is done. It's 89 for 3.
Yeah, that one was premeditated. You kind of fixate yourself. Azores is thinking about maybe sending back foot, but it spat at him.
That turned in sharply. Again, it's Joy after dropping one. Dezozi 99 for 4.
He will never forget. There's about 45 and
Would like to forget. Roll all over.
Tajul Islam as well. That's all round. And that was just one that goes straight on. Lost. No turn. Now they're 99. That is a really good achievement from him.
Just penetrated.
Good from Rickleton. When you're batting as a left side, there's a man behind square foot. Because it's a drag down, it means you can works it out, and then he just has to make really well played there.
That's more of what he was talking about. That consistency always going to be trouble. Got a faint edge.
Inserted at the right time. This one doesn't turn my back foot, and that's because it's gone very quick into the game. But
Oh, he will be very
very capable.
through hands on heads. 15-5 first. That's just an. And for the batters, the one that got
Looks at it and thinks, oh, this is going to. It goes on. Doesn't have that formation. Amount of edge, enormous amount of bites out of the surface. Endable. But you still got to do it.
you, but you've got to produce the goods. This has really made them. That is accurate. Now he must.
Oh, left-hand side there, that backward point actually put him at cover. Right? Okay, if you're going to play that shot, put the fielder at cover.
Tayo Gali. Quickly. Very, very lucky on the
Rhythm, hasn't he? Tajul. Runs nonetheless that South Africa will take.
As it trickles towards the European joint venture. Banked in terms of custom and pure banking.
Finds the loose, more crucially.
Very, very vital runs. Left away 2-4 and help himself to a single down to
Islam.